So boys and girls, today we are going to be taking the actual texture that you used last week, and we are now going to be creating visual texture around the outside edge. In order to do that, we're going to create sections where you're going to follow the lines that you made last week, and using one of the metallic markers, you will just take the ruler, place it along one of the lines that you already made from last week, and then draw the line going outward. You'll continue to work your way around. I wouldn't suggest getting too uptight about like wanting to change colors and things like that, because the lines by the time you're finished really won't show that much, and we got to get you ready to go for your texture. If you have a section that seems really large, you can always do a little diagonal line like that just to make another section. The next thing you're going to be doing is looking at the texture sheets. I have textures that are inspired by water, some are abstract, some from nature, some from trees. I guess that would be nature as well. You get the idea. But here I am, I'm taking one of my metallic markers. This happens to be one that has kind of a paintbrush end to it. You're going to want to be delicate with these markers so that you don't ruin them. And again, just like the souffle pens, they will, as they dry, get more prominent, appear more prominent on the paper. These ones that you can see the actual color on the outside are a little bit more of a fine tip. So I'm just layering some of my texture in this one section. Again, looking at the idea sheet for inspiration. This is one of those Sakura pens where it's very oily inside. This one as well. Miss Nicole will have these, and you can just get one from her. She'll make sure that it's all shaken up. She'll give it to you, and then you will not shake it. Some of them, like this one, is in a thicker point, and other ones, like the one I was just using, was in a fine point. Something like this here, I'm actually taking advantage of the wide width of the tip, and that I'm kind of thinking, okay, I'll knock all these out, this texture, but then maybe I'll come back with something else to color it in. So maybe I would choose something with a finer point to embellish. I think I'm actually about to take another metallic and add some in. Yeah, just adding a few little polka dots, and I had also colored it in with some other metallic markers as well. So you are going to be working your way around the paper doing that. This one I used the wide one to make like a leaf texture, and now I'm taking the fine tip to come in and put the little veins on the edge of my leaf just to add a little more visual interest. Here, Alara is making a texture that's almost like fabric, and she's using different colors. And look at all the other textures that she made. I love that Grace is looking at the idea sheet and then zeroing in on one that she likes and then going ahead to get started.